Good morning, welcome back to Neopost Flick On. The sun is shining, hope you're doing great. If you're on holiday already, enjoy your sunset and sangria. Right, we're going to go straight into it. The Club World Cup round of 16. So this is, this is I believe this is the best part of knockout football. And the group stages is usually it's okay, it's fine. But when you get to the knockout stages, that's where you get all the drama. And that's where, you know, it's basically it's absolutely fundamentally cutthroat. It's absolutely cutthroat because if you lose, you're gone. That's it. There's no coming back. There's no relying on another game, away game, home game, or whatever the case may be. It's knockout football. You've got to do it in 90 minutes. If you can't do it in 90 minutes, you've got to do it in extra time. If you can't do it in extra time, you've got to do it on penalties. So there is a lot of drama in there. But this is what I love about knockout football. Of course, the Club World Cup, not a lot of people are buying into it as yet. But I think, as the tournament progresses and as the years progresses, I think, more people may buy into it. But anyway, going straight into it, the round of 16 results. So Palmeiras won against Botafogo. Benfica lost to Chelsea 4-1. PSG absolutely annihilated into Miami. Unlucky Messi and co. Bayern Munich beat Flamingo 4-2. Inter Milan lost to Fluminense 2-0. So that was a bit of a shock as well. But I think the biggest shock of the round was Al Hilal's victory against Manchester City. Of course, they won 4-3. And Real Madrid beat Juventus 1-0. So good to see Real Madrid getting, that victory and progressing in the competition. And just yesterday, Dortmund won against Monterrey 2-1. So that sets up the quarterfinals. I think that they'll be taking place tomorrow, Friday, and I think on Saturday as well. So going straight into it. So Fluminense, who are representing Brazil, will be going up against Al Hilal, who are representing, of course, the Saudi Pro League, and they have been very, very impressive. I think Al Hilal will probably get that victory because they are kind of seen as the underdog, aren't they? So I don't think Fluminense. I don't think they'll underestimate them, but I do think Al Hilal, they have been impressive, and I do think they'll probably get the victory over Fluminense because they are the underdogs. They've got nothing to lose. I mean, you look at the leagues, and they're definitely coming from a lesser league than the rest of these guys that are left in the competition. So I will say Al Hilal will win that game 2-1. On Saturday, you've got Palmeiras taking on Chelsea. Palmeiras, again, another Brazilian side. And, they're a very, very popular side and they've had a lot of successes in their domestic league. However, Chelsea are the Premier League big guns, aren't they? And I think Chelsea will probably win that game as well. I've been quite impressed with the way Chelsea have applied themselves, and they seem to be gelling as a team now. So I'll say Chelsea against Palmeiras will win 3-1. But as I say, Palmeiras are a good team as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if they cause an upset. But for me, I'm saying Chelsea will win that game 3-1. 3-1 Chelsea against Palmeiras. Of course, I think probably the biggest game of the quarterfinals is PSG against Bayern Munich. Again, PSG representing France, League On, and Bayern, of course, Bundesliga, Germany. I think PSG are just phenomenal. I think in the last 7 months, they've just been unplayable and they've been fantastic to watch. They've been absolutely brilliant. They've dismantled anything that's been put in front of them. And I just can't see any other outcome other than a PSG win. And you know what? I reckon PSG will win that game. I'll probably say 3-0. 3-0 to PSG. I just think they're the better side. As good as Bayern Munich are, and as good as, as good a job as company's done, I just feel Bayern are just not as good as PSG. They're just not competing on the same level. I think PSG are just miles ahead at the moment in time, and they just play some terrific football. So I'm saying PSG will win that game for sure. Going on to the next quarterfinal game, It's between Real Madrid and Dortmund. Of course, Real Madrid, La Liga, and Dortmund, Bundesliga. Now, I think it's just a shame. I think one of the key elements of that game that everybody was looking forward to was the Bellingham brothers going up against each other. So, of course, you're talking about Jude and Joe, but um, yeah, that would have been excellent. It would have been good to watch, but unfortunately, of course, that's not going to happen. But anyway, in terms of the result, I think Real Madrid will definitely beat Dortmund. Absolutely. There's only one outcome, and that will be a Real Madrid win, and they will win 2-1 against Dortmund. Yeah, so it's hotting up. Looking forward to the next couple of rounds, and then we'll see who wins, of course, this Club World Cup. But it's taken some time, but I think I'm getting into it now, and I hope you are too. So please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much.